Hey guys, Brainpree here, and welcome back to Europe vs. Allies. So we're playing as the Soviet Union, finally, and today we're fighting two separate wars, one with Romania and Scandinavia, and the other war against the United States. They are being some greedy imperialist buttholes and trying to take over Alaska, and we are not going to let that happen. What we're going to do is, once we're finished with Sweden and Romania, we're going to move all of our troops to the far, far east of our country here, and just ferry them across really quickly, and hopefully we should be able to overwhelm the United States. Now, the United States has a shit ton of troops, so we're going to go ahead and mobilize, and we're going to start moving those dudes over as soon as they pop up. But yeah, that should be just an insane amount of troops to throw at the United States, and it'll be their worst nightmare, basically Red Dawn in real life happening to them. Alright. And then once we defeat the United States, then we are going to go ahead and make sure that we reduce our infamy, because it's been well over a year. Nobody else seems to care. And once we beat down the United States, and this Romanian war we declared, because, you know, this border war. Ugh. So, let's get started. I'm leaving a 20 sec behind because, as you can see, there are quite a bit of rebels. But I think it's time to peace out with Romania now. Can I add a... What the fuck is going on? No peace? Okay, so we need to add a war goal to Sweden first. So we need more jingoism. I'm pretty sure that's the wrong one. Okay, so I'll just lose the infamy. God, it's on... Like, I used to have it written on my desk, but then I used a different piece of wood for my computer. So I switched them, because they no longer fit. So the number is on the floor there, and I'm pretty sure it's 4407. So let's try event 4407. Sorry about that, guys. I'm a idiot. It's been a while since I recorded, so I forgot that hitting the 0 will actually screw up, and that's my record button. So when I hit 4407, it did that. But yeah, so it gave me the 5 infamy. So that's a pretty well-known bug, that if you go balls to the wall in this game, people will never have enough jingoism for you to ever add any war goals to anything. So let's see, what do we want to take from Scandinavia? Let's take this. Well, what do I mean by this? Is this like all the way down to here? So we'd have to take both of these if possible. So let's go to Nordj. Let's add that. So it's 53, so maybe we'll get it. But once we add one there, then we should be able to peace out with Romania. So they would accept that offer. It hasn't gone down, so I'm going to see if there's anything else that I can do that's like cheap. I could humiliate, I could demand, I could cut down to size. No, that's actually too much. So let me do humiliate, just so I'll get a few more prestige points, because since that's the only other thing, and then we'll peace out with them once the month is over and our dude is back. Alright, we're redoing some more research. Let's go ahead and take that care of. Okay, let's kill that stupid Scandinavia there. Okay. Stupid Scandinavia, die. Let me add another war goal against Scandinavia for this one here, which is Norland. We did Nordj, so let's do Norland. And we have to wait a little bit. And we do need some more war score, so you will get to see that. There we go, more jingoism. That gives us enough to add Norland. It's pretty close. Maybe we'll see after the deal is over. So let's go peace out with these guys now. So that definitely looks a little bit more clean to me. So I'm happy with that. Let's go increase our relation with Persia. Friendly. We're starting to get our sphere. We have all of our Soviet Socialist republics eaten. We need to eat Mongolia if I have anything to say about that. Let's open those factories that we just took over and put a bunch of stuff everywhere. Alright. So Scandinavia is dead, pretty much. It's just a matter of sieging them. Now, the score might go down a little bit for how much it costs to take those provinces if we do if we siege them. Ottomans, we can now get one more. Okay. So I think somewhere it will say after a certain amount of time this war is just going to end, but I don't know where. Baden and Württemberg, poor guys. Looks like Yunnan. Is Yunnan winning? Yeah, I think Yunnan is beating the Chinese here, but Chinese have a lot there, and I gave them access. So they shouldn't have to fight that hard to get over there, those lazy butts. Let's go ahead and give everybody whatever they want here. I think it's going to be that 14-hour workday, if I had to guess. 107, 114. No, it's going to be the safety regulations. Okay. Next election we have, we'll get rid of all that conservative nonsense. We're supposed to be a one-party system, goddammit. Alright, if we could take both of those provinces, I'd be pretty psyched about this war with Scandinavia. They'll never be our ally again, though, which is kind of sad. Okay, so they only want to give us one. Is there maybe like a colony or something that we like better from them? Not really. I need to make that booty colony better. Maybe two. Okay. Alright, I'm going to move our Doom fleet over to here. So we can begin the invasion of the United States by moving these guys over there. Now, ideally, there's going to be enough space for these guys. But we'll have to check on them once they get here. They're probably going to, a lot of them die. So, you know, it's kind of like our own Trail of Tears, but for the Russians. But, you know, hey, that's how we do things. Just a wall of manpower. A never-ending, seething wall of endless manpower. So yeah, let's like really siege up Scandinavia. Maybe they'll fall below great power status, and we'll be able to like force them to be our puppet or something. Maybe even cooler than taking land from them. All right, and then these guys that are done, we'll start sending them over as well. Unfortunately, these provinces are quite large up here, so we're going to have trouble storing units if we put too many. Alright, but we're already up to almost another 100k here, so I'll send that over. And go ahead and stop taxing so much since we're making an insane amount of money. And we're at war too, and recovering from massive amounts of attrition. Decline. Yeah, let's see if we can force them to fall out of great power status. I don't mind being at war with them until the end of the war with the US. It's totally fine with me. Let's send those guys over there too. Okay. Do we have any navy bases over here that are going to be convenient for our ships to go to? Alright, the fleet is almost here, which is good. It might have been a good idea to load up some dudes on this fleet here. But yeah, let's check out our navy bases. Oh, sweet. I'm actually telling them to go to one right now. So good. They'll be able to repair there if they need it. Something rifling. Always nice to have. Alright. Almost all of Scandinavia is sieged, so that's looking excellent. I'm just going to keep sending these guys to this area over here. If it gets too overcrowded or something, I'll just move dudes. Alright, Scandinavia, you're 100% sieged. Let's see how that looks. Okay, we've acquired Norland. And Norge. Unless there's like some random province that I'm not looking at. Okay, those guys are already gone. Okay, that's the only province there that's still alive, but we can't get to it, so... Oh well. There we go, to the unknown. Did I lose ships? I probably lost a few during some fights or something. Alright, USA. You ready to, get wreck-a-ruined? Hopefully we have enough time. I think we do. I've definitely been in wars longer than this. I think it's like 10 years or something ridiculous. Alright, we put the Ottomans back in our sphere. Let's see, what do people, anybody want slavery? Nope. Okay. Pretty much all against slavery, got it. I'll let PewDiePie know right away. Even Soviet Union doesn't want slavery. Nope, not capitulating US. And Scandinavia, no, I want you to fall, but you might not actually fall. You're not even the worst great power, even though we've got you fully sieged. You somehow still have an army, apparently. You got 55 brigades, probably in their colonies, I would assume. So let's see, would they even possibly give us both of these? No, never. So let's see, do we want Norland more, or do I want to just do something else? Let's see. Can I just liberate like Sweden from them or something funny? I guess I'll do Sweden. I'll liberate Sweden, and then Sweden will be in my sphere immediately, which will be great. I wonder if their capital will go. That'd be pretty funny. They would accept. Okay, thank you. Alright, so Sweden and Scandinavia. And Sweden is communist as well. That's freaking hilarious. So they kept Stockholm, the Scandinavia did. And Sweden, it's going to be interesting to see how they turn out. So let me just increase my relations with them. So that's probably even a better plan than what I was thinking. So good for me. I think we're going to get Persia now too. Yep. So now we are getting a pretty sweet sphere. It's almost like the, you know, other powers' nightmare. And this Scandinavian sphere is probably going to go away now. I don't think they have enough to be a great power anymore, really. Well, they do actually have a shit ton of prestige, so maybe they'd be fine. But we do have the industrial capacity of those guys at our disposal now, I believe. Okay. Alright, so we're starting to get a bunch of dudes over here. Let's go take back Alaska. This might not work out too well, but... You know what, if we drop giant stacks, maybe they'll be scared. I'm going to split that in half, because 20 attrition is ridiculous. We can't come back from that. Thank God we didn't really upgrade the forts too much over here. Okay, hopefully these guys... okay, they're attacking us. Let's land the dudes there. This will be a pretty easy way to invade the US. I never thought of it. Like, I was always thinking about the United States as being really dumb to fight, because it's just like, how the heck do I even get over there? But this seems like a pretty good way to get over there. Okay, I think that's mostly dudes. And not just, you know, rando army dudes. Or rando conscripted guys. For some reason, conscripts don't fight as well. Oh god, we have like 1,000 dudes over here. Alright, let's get them all over to this side, I guess. They're going to take a crap load of attrition, but they will get here. And we have enough money to pay for them to, you know, rejuvenate themselves. Now, we might not have enough money to, you know, recoup the losses from our population. But, you know, hey. Who really cares, right? I mean, what's a whole entire, like, 5 generations worth of adult men? I don't think there'll be any negative consequences to our society. I'm just gonna keep sending dudes into these fights, because I just want to fucking crush the US in every single fight. Let's leave it there. And we want to be careful that we split up our armies before we move them onto their own personal lands. Like, here, we want to split these guys up and give them a second to get leaders. So that they all have leaders. Okay, so they are sending quite a lot of troops over here now. I think they've realized, they're like, oh crap. It's Great Dawn. He's doing the Great Dawn attack. Or Great Dawn. Whatever the fuck that movie is called. Red Dawn. Great Dawn. It's a Great Dawn, guys. Alright. Probably don't need these 2 units, so let's send these 2 units forward. I know some dudes are going this way. Alright. Good. So, and now that we're actually moving into United States land, we can spread out more, even. Since it seems that they are not able to stop our onslaught. That is very good, and we're actually getting into the nicer territories as far as supply limit and stuff is concerned. Alright, are we still good? Oh good, we got our naval thing. Let's grab the Great War experience. That's going to be invaluable. So invaluable, I probably should have researched it earlier. You know, right when it came out. A year ago. So we might be able to take this Yukon territory from the United States if we really want to. I'm going to reinforce that fight. Here, let's do it with that, and then we'll just move those guys there. Yeah, those guys are all going to die. Excellent. Where are they running? Oh, are they going to Fairbanks? Nope. You gonna die. There is no escape. Alright, if we can get holed up in these mountains here, then I think that's a good stopping point, and we can kind of assess the situation from there, and then we definitely have enough room to land all of our guys. Let me back that army out, or that navy out, and then we'll just have them land. It'll just be easier to have them already in their predefined groups, sort of. Okay. Alright, we're gonna maybe have too many units over here. Alright, there's a big fight gonna happen now. Oh, we already took that. I'm like, why aren't we sieging it, you know? I'm just so used to red being the bad color. Like, I'm taking a Vietnam history class, and she, like, the professor, she visited one of the Vietnam museums, and it's like, for the Battle of Dien Bien Phu. Dien Bien Phu, whatever, stupid French name. And they have the blue lights are the French, and the red lights are the Vietnamese, the North Vietnamese, or whatever you want to call it. The Vietnamese troops, the Viet Minh, and they just, like, it's kind of terrifying if you're, you know, grow up like us, where blue is good and red is bad, to just watch all the little blue lights go out as they get surrounded by the red lights of the communists. It's kind of, like, just, you know, when you think about it, it's just weird. So here comes the red flood into the United States here. This is our entire army, and then we've got more dudes coming that we're mobilizing, so this should be unstoppable, even for the United States, which is pretty OP in this game if you've ever played it before. Okay, we gotta make sure that we keep getting more dudes. Now what do they want? Ah! They want white peace. We shall not give you white peace. There will be no surrender, no quarter will be given. If they let me, I'm gonna siege the entire United States. Did we attack? Yes, we attacked. So we're gonna send in like 1,000,000 troops, but it's not gonna be fun. So maybe we can just mass so many troops in there that they run away. I'm going to take my guys just a little bit further, maybe get them a little bit of a head start. Looks like people want those subsidies. Alright, we're going to have a lot of trouble overcoming that. If you'll notice, you know, they're using our grand tactic against us, which is hide in the mountains. So, unfortunately, we weren't fast enough to beat them there, which is really the way you gotta do it. Our only hope is if they just suck. It looks like they have quite a lot of infantry and not a lot of other supporting stuff, but, you know, neither do we, and we've got a really small line to work with here, so that might actually work out to their advantage, having such small numbers of other stuff. Sure, you can have access, Gungji. You know, after all, it is technically your territory that we stole from you. But you weren't using it properly anyways, you silly uncivilized people. Alright, so this red flood is working out pretty good for us. Let's see if we can scare the Yanks into running from this battle. If we just dump a million troops in there. Yep, we did it. They ran. Alright, so some of these armies are going to move forward. And then some of these armies are going to stay behind. We'll want to move the rest of these forward as well. Good, those idiots fighting in the open plains now are going to get wrecked. Again, I think we're going to have a lot of them moving. So let's just keep chasing that army with the giant stack. Let's grab this. I think heavy armament's going to do the best for the tanks and stuff. And do we have any more guys coming? Yeah, we do. Okay. And they're all headed here. Let's get them all over there. Sure, you guys can have public meetings, I don't care. How are we doing on battles here? We haven't really won any of these battles, despite there being, like, you know, hundreds of dudes. So let's surround them there. I think that's going to be a good place to fight them, since we're not taking a loss or anything. Let's just, let's regroup some of these forces. We don't want them attacking me. Is this Kemeth Falls right here? Okay. So I believe we have these guys surrounded. Is this province, can I go just straight there? Yes, I can. Crap. Alright, so we'll just use this army to fight wherever these guys decide to go. They're going to go north. Okay, so I'll stay there in Spokane. Alright, but that's going to about do it for this episode, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. We're going to finish this war against the United States in the next one, I bet. And I will see you then. Thanks so much for watching. Spray and pray out.